In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at something that you're probably wondering, why didn't you take a look at it sooner? And I absolutely agree, I should have. Probably should have done it in the same video where I investigated the Meteor House. Of course I didn't, which has led me to having to make this video now because I don't like leaving a stone unturned. So that is, of course, the Meteor Crater in Red Dead Redemption 2. So before we get to that though, let me jog your memory about the Meteor House. The Meteor House is located here just a bit north of Roanoke Valley, which is just a ways west of Ansburg. It's kind of difficult to figure out here because I'm zoomed quite far in, but it's not too far away from Ansburg is my point, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. When you arrive, this is the grisly sight you're met by inside the house. A dead family inside a house. Upon inspection, it's kind of obvious that they'd been hit by a part of a meteorite and it had killed them. Most alarmingly, it looks like this meteorite struck this place relatively recently. But this mayhem inside the Meteor House was only caused by a small chunk of a bigger rock which caused a much bigger impact. So if we head ever so slightly northwest, we will find on the map circles. These circles do indicate elevation and the geographic composition of the area around it. So why don't we head straight there? When we arrive at this place on the map, we will find a massive crater, and in the middle sits a meteorite. You can inspect this meteorite and then you'll be met by this journal entry. It says this: found a meteor, I think they're called. Glad it did not land on me. This woodland area was not so fortunate. As you can see, the meteor has landed right in the middle of it, decimating what was immediately below and around it, creating this crater and pushing the trees back on the ridges around it. And what's amazing about it is you'd never know this was here unless you went out of your way to look for it. It's near the edge of the map, which is an area that a lot of players don't actively think to explore. That does not mean that players haven't found it, because I'm almost certain that a lot have. But I am surprised that for what it is, how tucked away it is. However, if the evidence of the house is to be believed, then I'm of the mind that when we're unleashed on the open world of Red Dead Redemption 2, this crater has not been here long. This is another one of those cool, fascinating locations that are definitely worth checking out. And you can also collect a piece of the meteorite and take it for yourself. Sell it or whatever you want to do with it. You can also find another piece at the house. But there's not really much else to say about this one. There's not much going on. It's just a meteor that struck this area. So I guess that concludes this video, as I see no reason to drag it on any further. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Maybe consider becoming a patron as well. That'd be super appreciated. You get extra content over there, but whether or not you think it's worth it is completely up to you. Regardless, I'll see you all very soon with another video at some point.